is up, everybody? It is Wreaker, and welcome back to Vanilla Survival World. And as you can see, we are in a little box in the Nether. And yeah, I'll show you outside the box, and hopefully we don't get fireballed or immediately greeted by piglins. So we're gonna use free cam. I have been trying to spawn proof stuff, but yeah, it's fun trying to spawn proof everything in the Nether, especially with Crimson Forest where everything spawns all the time. But let me hit that, and you can see why the buttons just mysteriously stop. Inside this giant blue sphere is what we're going to be doing, like our despawn sphere or the fortress farm. So yeah, if we go up here, see, like I tried doing torches and stuff, but you have to have light levels so high that it was just easier to craft up a bunch of buttons and go at it that way. So I've got like this section done, a good amount here done, but yeah, it takes a while. It takes a while to do all this. So I'm gonna put a stop to it for now though, because I realized if I spawn proof all this, then everything's gonna spawn in the fortress. So we're actually gonna build the fortress farm first and then do the spawn proofing. So that way I don't die 30,000 times. I've already died a few times to piglins, but that's besides the point. So the farms are almost finished. I had to come back and get some turtle eggs. That was about the one thing I forgot. And also, I thought I had enough buttons. No, not even close. So yeah, I'm getting another like 14 shulker boxes of stone. And I ran out of stone, so I'm having to smelt down cobblestone just to make buttons. Just to show. Where is it? Not well crafted. I've crafted 16,000 buttons, just stone buttons, and I've been using wooden buttons as well. Add in our 2,600 spruce buttons. 1,700 crimson. Where's dark oaks, and there's 700. And I've used some warped as well. Wherever they're at. There we go. Warp 200. Add all those together, and we're about halfway done. This episode's gonna take quite a while, but it hasn't been all bad. I've been watching a lot of Twitch lately. My internet's been decent enough to watch Twitch in like 240p. And also the World Baseball Classic's currently going on, so I have plenty of stuff to watch. Yay! But yeah, figured I'd pop in and let you guys know about the whole stone situation and having to get turtle eggs. So you'll see in this next clip, we'll be back in the Nether, putting the turtle eggs in, and hopefully turning the farm on. And here we are. This is the farm design. Give a overview of it. But yeah, just a basic one. It's supposed to be built in the Soul Sand Valley, but you can build it in any biome as long as you spawn proof everything. So, yeah, this way. Yeah, this is why I need all the buttons, and you can see how much still needs to be done. Anyway, but what I was missing was right there, one there, and then should be one egg there, and then remove those two. And yes, I built it double because why not? I had a double intersection, so I figured I can just build the same thing and kind of flip it, and I think it'll work. If anything, I can deactivate one. I almost fell down the hole there. But yeah. All that's left is removing torches and buttons. It has been multiple days since the last clip. Mostly because I severely underestimated how many buttons I was going to have to place and how long it takes to first craft all the buttons and then place all the buttons, especially with some of the terrain. So, yeah, the farm is working. Had to make... Ow. Fire bad. Fire bad. Die. So, blazes are still a problem, but that's just kind of blazes in general. But, yeah. So we got both sides working here. The blazes, you actually have to hit multiple times. Everything else is one-hit KO. But let me get to where I have the XP. The drops are working quite well. I'm gonna do a test here. That's why there's nothing in the chest. But yeah, everything around has been buttoned. Pop in a free cam. Everything around has been buttoned. And yeah, it seems to be doing good. Went back to trapdoors, like I said in the original farm, just because mobs weren't seeing the iron golem. And I don't know why the zombie pigs aren't seeing the turtle egg. I may have to experiment with that, like put a block under it if that's why they're not seeing it. I don't know. That seems like a problem. I'm sure that'll resolve itself next time I leave the area until he spawn. But yeah. We were having issues with the slabs because the wither skeletons were just kind of sitting over in the corner here, not seeing them. And the regular skeletons were shooting at the iron golems. And I had slabs there just because, oh, occasionally they can hit the iron golem over the trapdoor. And the skeletons would like spawn here and they would move backwards from the iron. Yeah, like that. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter because the skeletons will hit everything else around and like the blaze will take out the skeleton. So occasionally I might have to repair the iron golems. But if anything, okay, that one might die. If anything, I can come back up here and build an iron golem pretty easily. Yeah, he gonna die. So, yep. So there's still things to work on in the farm here. Just to show off. Stone buttons, which was the bulk of it. 52,000. Plus the other ones, if I feel like doing the math, I'll put the number up on the screen. But yeah, 52,000 buttons. So I guess what we'll do, we will clear out everything. We'll look at all the goodies we've gotten. It's been about 10 minutes. The golems haven't died. I'm gonna count these guys. And their drops as part of it. Got an extra skull. But yeah, in about 10 minutes, there's a lot of bones, a lot of coal, a lot of blaze rods, and then a little bit of the other stuff. So yeah, bones we're doing real well on, coal we're doing real well on, which I like to see. Gold we're doing okay on. We are still going to build a separate gold farm and half a stack of wither skeleton skulls. And the golems are both pretty injured, so I'm gonna try to figure out a way, if there's a better way of blaze proofing, because their fires are annoying, or healing the golem from a distance, all that sort of thing. So that's bugs for in between episodes. We do have one project to work on back in the overworld where it's less withery. But I'm gonna take some of this stuff back with me. The bones will leave. The gold will leave. Alright. And yeah, we don't have nether tunnels, which is like, oh yeah, that'll be next episode, because I'm totally gonna get Wither Skeleton farm and the Froglight farm done in the same episode, right? I was dumb thinking that. Yeah, I've started this episode on Sunday or Monday. It is Saturday. It is Saturday, and I've only got a little bit of the episode actually done. So, it feels weird to be back in the overworld, I will say. So we're gonna actually do something else. We're back in the Hollow Hill, and it's a bit dark, but yeah, this dirt is lining out the next farm. We're starting to get things filled out. I like leaving a lot of open spaces here, but I want to get some things in here, like this. And this beacon is going to get moved. I am going to just cut a hole straight down to essentially mining areas down there. I hate Enderman. But we're going to build a kelp farm, just because I kind of want to have one handy. And here we have a finished kelp farm. Yeah, the design is a little bit different than what I started with, because what I started with, it didn't end up actually working. So the observers there, they don't do anything. So essentially what it is, I'll try to show it. The only thing with this free cam thing is it has no chill when it comes to speed. Or at least if it does, it's buried in settings, and I'm lazy. But you got the kelp to grow up, you got some pistons there. I guess I should show. Got an etho hopper clock with a monostable circuit, I believe it's called. Don't quote me. And it'll pulse these two torches. And when they pulse, they... Okay, the block went down. Okay. I heard a piston, but I didn't see anything move. But when the etho hopper clock goes off, it'll set off this redstone line, which sets off each row of there's a row of pistons on each side of it. You would think my English would be better, given it's my native language, but no. And then above that we have glass and water streams. So when the kelp grows up, pistons will break off the bottom, or one block above the bottom, so it stays planted. And any items, when they pop up, will slowly flow up and over. And that's why there's water stream here pushing them from where they grow over. They slide under these trapdoors, fall down to this water stream, and into the hoppers. So yeah, fairly basic. All the observers I just kind of left there because I'm lazy. And also I'm trying to get this episode out in a decent amount of time. So, also I went ahead and added like an emergency one if I need just a lot of kelp real quick. This one is just bone meal hooked up to it. Pretty simple. Kind of like how we have the bamboo and sugarcane farms here, as well as the big ones out there. So, wanted to keep it in theme. And now you may have seen the giant hole. Wanted to keep it kind of like the hole we have over here, where we have just a hole going down to our iron farm, netherwort farm, crop farm, cactus farm, mushroom farm. And And that's all the farms we have down there currently. I think I've got plans for one more. I just don't have my notes. Like, I have some handwritten notes somewhere about plans for the channel and stuff like that. So, yeah. I just gotta find them. Anyways, if I step off here, it is a long way down to water, but you can see there's bedrock right there. So if I need to go all the way down to bedrock, I have that option. Or if I want to go to low deep slate, I have that option. There's also a lot of creepers down here. If I want to go to where stone and deep slate meet, I have that option. And this is just kind of, oh, I need to go mining, or I need some stone, cobblestone, stuff like that. There we go. And then there's another one here where it should just be a, yeah. You can tell I've done some resource collection in bits and pieces here. So, fun fact, one of these is a slime chunk. I just don't know which one. I just happened. One of these is a slime chunk. I just happened to see a slime spawn here one time. I just don't know which chunk it is, so may shove a slime farm down here. But yeah, I think that'll do it for this episode. I plan for at least a decent amount more to do in this episode, but when you're placing, what was it, 48,000 buttons or something like that, it takes up a lot of time. I have spent about 12 hours on this episode, and it might reach 15 minutes of stuff. I don't know. I haven't started editing it yet. But anyways, guys, this is Wreaker. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. It'll make my hands feel better from placing all the buttons. Anyways, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.